Hello and welcome to the Labs. Can you hear me okay? It is very windy outside, but I wanted to get this video out to you, so let's get to it. Alright, right now where I'm at, it's early November, and it's time to put our gardens to bed. But we have work to do before we do that. Right now you see in front of you are two sets of 4 poles. Inside there are 120, yes, 120 cloves of garlic. I planted them back in late October. Yes, did it by the signs. I'm good. So hope you have a bumper crop of garlic next year. Now this year, if you've been following me, you know that I didn't plant that much. More or less had a garden on sabbatical. I know there's a biblical term. A lot of people plant garden for 6 years and take off for the 7th year. So that's, see that? A lot of weeds here. A lot of grass. Yeah, because I didn't plant any beans, no watermelons, no pumpkins, no nothing. Few tomatoes, few cucumbers, that's about it. So largely we were off this year. So that's good. Our garden had a rest year this year. So all this weeds, which are good because, here's the cool part. If you let your garden go fallow, you let this rest for a year, the weeds are cool because they're really deep rooted. A lot of weeds are deep rooted, not like your other plants, like your corn, didn't plant this year, beans, squashes and stuff, very shallow roots. But a lot of your weeds, because they were designed that way, they dig down to the soil, organic material down to the soil, and they're awesome. So these weeds and stuff, they get really down, look, see this? They get really, really down in there. And then let them die out, and then cut them off, like we did here. See this? Oh, look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous composting. This is all grasses and weeds and stuff. Composting in there, that's going to be fantastic for next year for our beans. Another thing we do, oh, it's also a bug. Now, first thing remember is that, as we said just now, take your weeds, cut them all down, okay? Don't let them go over winter. You want to help that extra composting in. First thing I do when I let my garden go for the winter. Second thing is rocks. Where I live, I have great soil here. See that? Great soil. It looks like chocolate, you know? It's wonderful stuff. But we got a lot of rocks. Plus some other visitors. Yes, terracotta. How it got here, I have no clue. But we got that. Plus coal. Little bits of coal here. Stuff. But another video. We got lots of sandstone here. So those have got to go out of the garden. So in the fall, also too, I like to go get all the rocks out of my garden. All the stuff that shouldn't be there. Get out of the garden too. So that I have nice, good soil. Speaking of rocks, there's one. Get it out of here, Mr. Rock. All right, to go in the driveway. So, first thing is, cut down all your weeds, everything. Let them grow up, cut them down flat. Then go composting. Gather your rocks up, get them out of here, right? You do those two things there, be a lot better off your garden too. Third thing, I'll leave you with this one. Those were my greens. Look at that. Beautiful greens. See that? But we're done with them this year. Now, in other videos I've done, you'll see, if I would let these grow up, next year they'll grow up and they will turn to seed. Your kales here, Swiss chards, other remains, everything, but we're not going to do it this year. So, in a couple weeks, these are all getting cut down. Going bye-bye. They're going to turn up like that over there. So that next year, we have a big garden, which is the main point of this video. The main point of this video. Get your garden ready for next year. Because we all know here, this is 2022, November, we see prices going up in food and everything else. So next year, I plan to have a huge garden. This thing is going to be chock full. If you see my other video, which I'll link below here, my 5 best crops, survival crops to plant in a garden. We're going to do them all here next year. And I like perennials too. Look at that. Beautiful. We have our, oh, look at those. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous asparagus. Love asparagus. Not now, but we'll cut those down too. Do some artichokes, other things. We're good. So, please, I implore you, get your garden ready for next year. If you can, order your seeds if you're like that kind of person, or early next spring, get your seeds. Cut your weeds down. Don't let them grow up. Cut them off, cut them down. Get your garden ready for next year, because next year we're going to be planting. We're going to start early. We're going to get seeds in. We're going to start them early, because if you watch my videos, I was very disappointed in the quality of seedlings from some big box stores from around the area. No, we're not doing that again. We're going to start our own all next year, because we had fantastic results with our Brussels sprouts. Another video soon. Brussels sprouts and our tomatoes, even though they're leggy, they've picked up, and the Roma tomatoes just took off. So that's my advice to you. Get your garden ready and get it ready for next year, because we're going to plant like mad. Lots of potatoes and everything else. We'll be rocking and rolling here. All right. Hope this inspires you. Please get ready to plant next year, because I have a feeling prices aren't going down, they're going to go up. So get that garden ready. We are. Have a great day. Good luck. God bless you.